Hello, friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks so much for joining me. Hello, hello. Say hi as you're coming in. Let me know who's watching. Where are you watching from and what crafty goodness do you have going on? Thanks for taking some time out of your day to join me for this Wednesday night edition of Chalk It Live. Yay! Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. Make sure you say hi as you come in. Let's move that a little, get rid of some of that glare, I hope. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining, friends. Hope everybody is having a good week. I am having a great week myself. It has been an interesting couple of days, to say the least, but I'm here. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you're here. We're going to have some fun doing some chalk couture tonight. Hello, hello. I'm just giving it a minute for people to get the notices and start coming in. I know that Wednesday night sometimes is hard. Of course, it's the middle of the week and we're halfway to Friday, which is a great thing, but it's also church night for a lot of people. So I know that we have a lot of friends who come in and watch us on the replay, and I want to say thank you for that. I appreciate everybody viewing, and if you're finding me on YouTube, I appreciate that as well. I do have my links in the description box if you're watching me live or on the replay on our Facebook group. And I would love for you to click the link and go over and check out my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. That really helps me out a lot. I'm trying to grow my viewers over there as well. Need to get some new videos going. It has been tough. Has it been tough for anybody else? Need to know how are things going for you in the current state of affairs? Are you getting through? Are you having fun? Are you treating this as an opportunity to get lots of things done? Or are you still working? Let me know. Really interested. I am still working. I work in a pharmacy and I'm still working. I'm in North Texas and it is a little bit crazy. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit crazy, but I'm happy to have a job and I have a great employer that I really like and great bunch of people that I work with. So that's fantastic. And then I get to come and do fun things like chalk with you guys. So that's awesome. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining, friends. So, tonight I'm kind of pulling on two things that I love. I love chalk couture, and of course, I also love happy planners. I'm a planner girl. I love doing planner projects, and the newest line of planners that have come out from the Happy Planner have a Farmhouse line, and this is a cover set off of that Farmhouse line, and this was my inspiration for tonight. I love these colors. The closest that I can get to these colors, I've got this color right here is very close to Eucalyptus, and this color right here is very close to pink Grapefruit. So I thought I would make something for my planner using those colors, or at least one of those colors, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to set those aside, and I'm going to grab, I've got a piece of acetate here. This is just a piece of packaging. It's thick acetate, clear, that I have punched holes in it. Let's see if they show up. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but I have punched the holes in it so that it can go right into my planner. And I want to go ahead and chalk on this. We're going to see how it works. Sometimes working on acetate is great. Other times it's not. I happen to love this pattern from the pumpkins, from the patterned pumpkins. And let me go ahead and grab something out of my Happy Planner stuff. This is one of the new Happy Planner pieces from the Farmhouse line, and I thought that was really, really similar, so I'm going to make some stuff using this pattern. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. Make sure you say hi as you come in. And let me go ahead and just fuzz this up. I'm going to fuzz this really well. And what that means is I am going to take this and I'm going to apply it to my fuzzing cloth. This is my Chalk Couture fuzzing cloth. You could use an apron or blue jeans or t-shirt or old towel or new towel or whatever you have. And it's just going to pick up some of the lint and make this a little less sticky. Now, as you can see, this has a lot of open space. So mostly what we're going to have is color being applied. We're going to have some blank space being left behind, and we'll see how that looks with the clear. We may have to do something else with it. I don't know. We're just going to wing it. That is what I am best at, is just wing it. See how it turns out. Sometimes that is the way to go. All right, let's see. I want to make sure that I have the top covered. So I'm going to go to the very top of that acetate, like so. Make sure, you know what? That's wrong. Do it like this. This is the top of my acetate. I can tell by where the alignment of the holes are. And I'm lining up the edge of the acetate with this straight edge right here at the top of this pumpkin. This is one of my absolute favorite patterns that they've come out with. Of course, I am a fan of things like buffalo plaid and all that kind of stuff. Buffalo plaid, anything with a polka dot in it. But I love this one. Okay, I'm just not getting that where I want it to be. So I'm going to try again. Try again. And I want it to be straight. And that looks straight. So we're going to do that. Just smooth it down, make sure that all of the air bubbles are out of the way. No air bubbles. And I'm going to use eucalyptus for this. There's my eucalyptus. Let me grab my stir stick and my tray. Give it a quick stir. It's a little on the lumpy side. I'm going to take my mister and add 1 mist of distilled water. Stir, stir, stir. And I'm going to leave my fuzzing cloth there because it's really holding on to the design because this is so much open space. So this is helping hold everything in place. All right, so I'm going to just take some of my eucalyptus paste. I'm going to plop it down right there in the middle. I'm going to take a mini squeegee, and I'm just going to go ahead and smooth that all over to the edges. It is tricky to see where the edges are because of this being clear. My surface being clear. It makes it a little bit tricky, but that's okay. And it is going to go through where the holes are, and I'm okay with that. The fuzzing cloth is completely washable, so it's no big deal. It's meant to use, and getting it messy is not a problem. All right, I'm going to get a little bit more chalk. Now, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got a wrinkle. Okay, that's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. A little distressed look is not going to hurt anything with my farmhouse theme. A little more chalk. Go along the edges. can see I got some air bubbles when I lifted that up. But that's okay. I think it's going to still work out really, really good. One little spot. One little tiny spot. All right, let me pick this excess up. I'm going to go right back in the jar with the excess chalk paste. And let's lift it up and see how it did. All right, hold it like so. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Love that. Love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so when it dries a little bit, I'm going to come in with a Q-tip and I'm just going to clean up right in here where there's an air bubble, and right here where there was an air bubble, I'm going to leave the little dots just as they are. But I think I'll just clean it up. I'm not going to take my heat gun to this because my embossing gun is a little too hot. With this being acetate, I don't know how it would react, and I really think it might warp. So I'm just going to let this dry on its own. And while it's drying, let's see. I'm going to grab a little paintbrush. This may be a complete fail. I don't know. I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to go ahead and fill in this corner with the paintbrush and let it look a little bit on the distressed side. Same thing right there. Oh yeah. I like it. I like it. Let's get this corner and just kind of make them be distressed on purpose. That is cool. Ooh, yes. Tell me what you think of that. I am loving it. Really cute. Now I may go ahead and put on the back side of this, I might go ahead and back it with a solid piece of paper so that it has a color showing through like you can see here on the fuzzing cloth, but I may just leave it clear. I like the clear. I like the see-through look of it. Don't you think? I know, right? It's really cool. I love that Chalk Couture is so versatile and you can do so many different things with it and use it on all these different kinds of surfaces. Of course, you can use it on chalkboards and whiteboards and steel and metal, any kind of metal. You can use it on any kind of wood. But, you know, being able to use it on paper projects and on acetate and things such as that just really, really excites me. It just makes it so versatile. It's drying really well. I do have it on there thick, so it's taking a minute to dry. I don't want to mess it up by touching anywhere on that surface, so I'm just going to let it dry. Right? Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it more than you can imagine. Hey, thanks for joining. All right, let me get this cleaned up over here while that's drying. Clean up my mess. I love these little paint trays. Chalk trays. Get it right, girl. They're chalk trays. They are so cute. I think you get 24 of these in a pack. I do believe that's what it was. Let's see. Yeah, you get a pack of 24 of these little trays for next to nothing, and they are awesome. I absolutely love them. It's one of my favorite tools. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. Where am I going to set this aside? I don't know. I have a mess. Of course I have a mess. Of course I have a mess. All right. I'm just going to put it like that. Now I'm going to grab another piece that I have prepped. This one, I didn't round the corners on it yet. I'm not sure that I'm going to. And I'm going to use the shiny side of this paper. There's a smooth side. It's an insert. This is from the Paper Studio. So this was just a piece of white cardstock that was part of a packaging, and I am going to reuse it. So I punched my holes in it. I cut it to the size I want, and I'm going to put Ooh La La on there. That's the name of this transfer. Easy enough. Of course, that's what it says. So, I'm going to pull the backer off, and I'm going to go ahead and fuzz it up. Being careful not to make it eucalyptus color in the meantime. This one, of course, most of it is actual sticky. So I want to fuzz this fairly well because I don't want it to stick to the paper so much that the paper warps. Of course, once it's dry, if I had to, I could always iron the paper. Does anybody else do that when your paper gets warped? I mean, of course, if you're using a heat tool and it warps, it's just go the other way, but you can flatten your paper. You can also run it through any of your die cutting machines. Just put it between two plates and run it through like your Spellbinders or your, oh my goodness, I have Texture Boutique. What else do I have over here? Big Shot. I've got a couple of them. All right. So I'm going to take this paper like so, and we're going to put the Ooh La La on there, and it just fits. I had measured this before, and it just fits. All right, let me turn it sideways. Work smarter, not harder, right? Lining it up on that edge over there. Okay, gotta have it. There we go. All right, gently, I'm going to go ahead and go over the top of it. I wanted to make sure that none of the holes were going to be where the wording is. So I moved it over, and let me set that right there. And I'm going to use pink grapefruit to do this one. So let me grab another stir stick and another tray. Had that off to the side. I stirred this pink grapefruit a little while ago. Love, love, love this color. I gotta say, I think it's my new favorite. All right, let's just dab some on there. Grab another mini squeegee. I like the mini squeegees. I like small stuff. And I'm just going over the silk screen area. I'm picking up the excess right as I go along. Most of it. I mean, you can see there's a few little lines left behind. No big deal. I'll clean that up here in a minute. I bet this whole start to finish project of actual chalking takes like, what, 30 seconds? Done. Done. I'm just pulling all that little excess off of there just because there's no reason to leave it behind. Put it back in the container when I can use it again. And let's pull this up and let's see how it looks. Okay. Oh, it's smeared a little bit. I hate that. I hate when that happens, but you know what? Even though this is paper, I bet I'm going to be able to clean that up using a Q-tip and just a little bit of water in those spots where it did actually smear a little bit. And I'm sure that I just had air bubbles. That's it. just air bubbles, but still, isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness, I love it. And it isn't perfect, but that's okay. That is okay. Let's see if I have any Q-tips over here. I do. Let's grab a Q-tip. No big deal. All right, it's still wet, so I'm just, without touching any other part of it, I'm going to try to just pick up, look at that. It's just like it goes completely away. I'm just wiping it right off. That's because I'm using the slick side of this packaging as my surface. Ooh, stay still. All right, I'm going to turn it a little bit. And I'm going to come over here, do the same thing, and just wipe it smooth away. No water or anything necessary. Bam. I'm living dangerously. Yep, I touched it where it was wet. I want to touch it when it's wet to pull it off, but I don't want to make little mistakes in the design itself. So I'm living dangerously over here. There we go. Ooh la la. Love it. So this was my inspiration. My Happy Planner covers for Farmhouse. I have a lot of Happy Planner covers, but this is a Farmhouse cover. It's got some rose gold accents in it, and it has a color really similar to the old linen color by Chalk Couture. I'm really loving that one. And hey there, thanks for joining. I'm really loving that one, but look at how well those match. Look at that together. That is just so good. That's that pink grapefruit color, and then my other one is almost completely dry. So let me see if I can pick it up. It's not completely dry yet, so I'm being super, super careful. Ooh, hold your breath. All right, there we go. So I have my Ooh La La, and I have my design, and look at how cute those are with the covers. Those are going to be great little dividers or dashboard or whatever I want to use them for. I'm probably going to take the back of this one where there is not chalk. Let's be careful. Okay, like this on this shiny side over here, I'm going to go ahead and use that, and I'm probably going to put sticky notes on it and use it as a dashboard like that. Do you guys do that too with your stuff? I love DIY. I love being able to make something custom for my planner in the colors I want, in the designs I want, all those things. Right? Awesome. I love how that is turning out. So good. All right, so I'm going to just let this continue to dry. Once it's all nice and dry, I'll do a little cleanup right in here, right here. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm okay with it being distressed. I actually halfway think I want to take some white and like dry brush over the top of it to make it look a little bit aged, but that's just because I love that kind of farmhouse look stuff. And I think that would look really neat too. But those were my two very quick and easy projects for tonight. Making dashboards for my Happy Planner. And that is all I have for you guys for tonight. I am so happy that you spent a little bit of your evening with me. Thank you. I feel very, very privileged that you did that. And I hope that you will like this video. I hope you will give it some hearts and thumbs up. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please go down, hit that subscribe button, and then go and click the little bell. That's going to let you know each time that I upload new videos, and I would love to have you come along for the fun. Now, I'm here on Wednesday nights. I've been at 6:30 Central. I think I'm going to be at 6:30 Central next week. There might be some time changes coming up for the group as a whole. We just have to see how it's working for everybody. And once we get that, of course, it's going to be published for you guys. But come back every day. There's something new to watch, even if they're doing the same design on a different type of surface. You're going to get a different outcome every single time. Our designers, our Chalkets, are wonderful, and they all have such creative ideas. I hope you'll come back and check that out. I hope you'll join me again next Wednesday. Until then, remember, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and happy planning.